springtime. The snow's just about gone. We're at our favorite Mountain View site. This is the first time out this spring for me. The Vista Gold. I'm having headphone malfunction. That's why there's no headphones today. Well, anyway, our first find, I think it's some type of little iron buckle. See the hasp on there? Maybe not. Maybe that just like nailed to something. I don't know. Looks like a CCR, doesn't it? Well, oh well, on to the next find. Alright, we're going to add to the toolbox today. Get ourselves a crescent wrench. The thing about running an analog machine, you dig a lot more targets that you'd probably pass up. I probably heard a little bit of iron with that. There's no way my other detectors didn't detect that. But they didn't, gave me a little bit of iron and I walked right by it. Alright, on to the next. Alright, here we are. The next find. Serrated knife. Still no silver coins. There's lots of silver coins out here. This has been a good site for silver coins in the past. I'm sure there's plenty more still out here.
All we found at that Mountain View site really was this rusty old wrench. And the next time I got out, the ground was froze a little bit in April. That happens here in Maine. And Kelly gave me a call, said he was out in the cornfield that we'd hammered several times before, trying to find anything. And this is that adventure.
Alright, here we are, early spring 2016. We're out in the cornfield that we've hammered. There's tons of nails. AT Pro little 5x8. I almost went by this one. There's so much tin in here and sheet metal. And I thought it was just a bottle cap when I dug it. And I brushed the dirt out of it. And look at that fancy button. Part of a two-piece button. The back is gone, but that will look good in the button collection. Other notable finds, couple of musket balls and a clad dime. That's it so far. Kelly, he was here a minute ago. He left with the prize. He had a large set of some sort.
You can see behind me the trees are still bare and the leaves are still blowing around and stuff. It's still early spring. The grass hasn't turned green yet, but we're on to the good stuff. And this is the best part of the video. We headed on over to a place you might know from the Kit Kat video known as Kids. And she let me paw around where the grass is taller and they only mow it till about 8 or 10 inches. And this is that adventure.
Alright, today we got the Bliss with a big coil. This big field here to do. Springtime, finally in Maine. We can dig. Our first target is this piece of lead. And this property goes back to the 1700s. So we're hoping for something of age, and that's not exactly what we want. Alright, here's the best sounding one so far. Turn that up a little more. Plenty of volume on the Blisstool. Alright, we'll dig her up, see what we got. Alright, I just dug up a pocket spill and on my way back through, following this tree line back and forth. The big old Blisstool, and we got something more, period, an iron buckle. Not exactly ecstatic with that, but it's a start. Woo, we did it. I am happy, happy, happy. Look at this nice Georgian or Victorian era buckle. Wow, love that. That's exactly what I hope to find today, stuff like this. A few coins maybe too, but that weren't down that deep. That was probably 5 inches, and there's no way you're gonna walk by that with that big coil without digging it. Awesome. All right, go over our settings today. Main ground balance, gain is on 0. We got a little bit of EMI going on. Threshold right about 6. Silencer on 1.5, and a little while ago the Blisstool got very erratic on me and I accidentally hit that over to auto. It wasn't ground balanced until I figured out what was going on. Alright, and out of this hole we got our third buckle of the day. It's a big iron D. Okay. Alright, started to rain and the Bliss is not waterproof and I didn't bring a bag to throw over it, but the buckle number 4 for the day. Alright. That does not look good over that way. I'm going to go one more pass down this field and then I'm going to be out of here for today. Remember what Madison, Maine always says about these fields? Every old field in Maine has at least one large copper in it. Guaranteed. I was headed back to the truck. I got like literally 20 yards from the truck. And I got a large copper. And I don't know what it is. It's too large to be a US. It's probably a King George of some sort. Awesome. The rain's starting to come. I don't care. I got me a buckle. I got me a large copper.
All right, how's that? A beautiful buckle, large copper. Like I said, in every old field in Maine, there's a large copper in every one. Now, we went there a second day, and very similar results. Watch this. Okay, we're out here with second day, a little bit of rain.
AT Pro stock coil. I found my targets weren't all that deep yesterday. And we got Colonial 3-iron or a baby ox shoe, whichever you prefer. Okay, it's a period fine. It's a good start. Alright, we're not getting very many diggable signals, but I got a good one and it was bouncing 79, 80 or so. I was thinking all the way. I was thinking of maybe, just maybe it was a chronal bell. Look what's in the hole there. About 5 inches down. Will it be complete? Yes, it will. Awesome. First chronal bell of 2016. Alright, we're in the field up behind the house now. And we got something, got a strap. Now, if the house is still intact, what would this garter strap be doing up in the back field? I wonder. Alright, it's mystery item time. And I've dug one of these before, about 4 years ago, and nobody's ID'd it. It's a mid-conductor, ringing up a good steady 55. Usually got some sort of design on them. So it looks like it does. I know it looks like the head of a key, but I think it's just like some type of hasp or something. Part of a buckle. Not sure. It looks like something fancy. It's got some fancy on it. Okay, if anybody knows exactly what that is, please let me know. Alright, we got some major fancy on this one. I don't know if that was a brooch or a drawer pull. Seems kind of dainty for a drawer pull. Thinking maybe a brooch or maybe part of some fancy horse tack or something like that. Alright, spoon toss time. About 50 yards from the house. And when I pulled it out, I pulled the handle out and it had a lot of silver plating still on it. I had my hopes up that it was going to be a solid silver one, but it's not. It's a plated one and I didn't break it. It was in 2 different pieces right in the ground. Okay, on to the next. Today's a good day. It was down in there and it was a full 9 inches. This is chronal bell number 2 for the day. Whenever you get a pair of chronal bells, that's a good day. Awesome. Alright, moving along. Down there pretty good. It's probably about 7 inches or so. So the AT Pro's doing well here in this field. That will be grown up soon and we won't be able to hunt it. And we got a thimble. And one thing on my bucket list is a silver thimble. And I don't believe this one is silver. Have a better look at it. But I don't know if they mark them or what. But I'm thinking this one's not silver. Anyway, we'll find a market in the home later. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, on to the next. Alright, this is going to be the last dig. I don't have any coins at all. But watch this. 86, 89, 90. Out here in the middle of the field, and it's pretty deep. We'll try to do this live as soon as we get set up. Alright. Large cent, $half, silver dollar. Whatever it is deep and it rings like a coin. I'm going to dig a hole. I'm probably going to be disappointed. That's how it usually goes. You get all excited, hyped up for a target. Just piece of iron. It's a rock. Oh. Okay. See something in the hole. Come look. Is it a clad quarter? Is it a large cent? Looks kind of smallish. Alright. Looks like a largie to me. What kind? I got no idea. Awesome. 2 coppers in 2 days. It does look like a U.S. large cent. It's got the wreath or a half cent.
All right, we went to Kit's one final time, the 3rd day, and the finds were drying up, and this is the final time at Kit's for a while.
Today we got the Xterra705 with the big orange crop circle thing. Searching along, looking for targets. This one's probably 5-6 inches down. Let me get out of the shadows here. The beautiful back mark on this flat button. Shank looks like she's busted. Looks pretty plain on the front. Awesome. 1700s. Anyway. Alright, we got a target here, and the ground is froze solid. It's been in the teens at night, and I can see a beautiful brass buckle right there. And I don't know if it's got any kind of fancy on it, if it's a plain one. I'm going to work at it a little bit, try to get it out without damaging it. Alright, here we go with the first wrap up of the year. The spring is off to a good start. Remember these 3 items? Thing which we think is a button, fancy button design. It's a 2-piece of something. Dime, couple musket balls. Ironic, we dug a digger. Piece of lead with a hole in it, a hasp, fuse, another chunk of lead. Dug 4 buckles the first day at Kit's, and this one being the best one, of course, Georgian era. You can see where the where it latched there. And we got a little bit of clad, and our first large copper of the year, 1837 on so Canadian. It's very large actually. I'll show you how large here in a minute. On this side here, it's got a figure standing, pointing. If you can see it, this side didn't come out quite as well as the other. And on to day 2, silver plated spoon with a lot of silver still left on the handle. 2 crotal bells, piece of copper, ox shoe, gas fixture. Still a mystery item. A lot of fancy on it. Probably a drawer pull, maybe not. This thing here might be a lace strap or something for a woman. Garter strap. Large cent, not quite sure the year. I think it's 1837. It's the it's that style anyway. It's not the braided. It's before that. And we got a license plate. A couple pieces of iron. And look how well our little thimble cleaned up. How black that is. And that's all cleaned up. There's 0 corrosion on it. So I'm pretty certain that that's a silver thimble. Cross that one off the bucket list. And I wanted to show you how large this other large copper is compared to a large cent. See, it's almost the size of a King George. So we went on to the final day, and you dig like that much day 1, like that much day 2. You get to day 3 and you got like this. So it dried up in a hurry. Piece of a crotal bell. Nice flat button, broken shank, says London gilt on the back. Remember this brass buckle that was frozen in the ground we got out without damaging? Piece of lead. And the old pocket knife. It's not bad. For the first couple times out, we get 2 coppers on the board. Next video, there may be something Civil War, maybe another copper. You'll have to wait and see. Good luck and happy hunting.